Look at all the positions I can sit in. I mean, I have been able to do most of those for a while now, but I still greatly appreciate the fact that I no longer have to sit down like this. Oh. Okay. Hey guys, it's Jamie, and it's time for another penis update. So, my Winky is now officially 3 months old. Well, it will be in a couple of days. Well, technically it's older than 3 months because it's all the same junk, it's just been reworked a little bit. I can't believe it's been 3 months. Like, time feels like it's flown by, and genuinely all the post-op complications and the recovery and all the nasty bits about getting surgery and everything are a distant memory and just so worth it. If you haven't done so already, I would recommend going and checking out my previous lower surgery vlogs of me in the hospital and coming home and just being very uncomfortable. I'll leave the links down below in the description box. Description, I can never say description, blah. See, I messed it up there as well. Description box. There you go. But just as a quick reminder, I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail of like personally exactly what everything looks like, but what I did get is metoidioplasty with the release and the creation of a scrotum and the creation of a scrotum without urethral lengthening. I am still incredibly happy with the decisions I made with the exact components of meta that I got, and yeah, definitely the right decision for me. So I had my post-op appointment with the surgeon last week, and he literally wrote down, "Healed beautifully." So I am feeling very proud about my peen healing abilities right now. I am also just super happy that he feels like it's all healed really well, because I did have some complications with a hematoma, and I was told there was quite a good chance I would probably need a revision at some point because everything had to be a bit messed up down there and reopened for a second surgery, and it was just messy, basically. So I am incredibly relieved that it doesn't look like there'll need to be a revision, and everything has healed really well. So yay! I also discussed the second stage that I'll be getting done, and it sounds super simple. It basically sounds like I'm gonna go in, 2 little incisions are going to be made on like the top area of my scrotum, and the testicular implants are going to be like popped in, like, and then I'm done, and then I can go home the same day if somebody comes to the hospital with me if all goes well. And it's a much simpler procedure than the first stage, and it's a much shorter recovery time and just everything. I do have a small scrotum. Nothing to be embarrassed about, and it doesn't mean anything except for the fact that when I get the implants done, I'm gonna get really tiny ones put in that then expand over time, and they become the same size as like the regular implants that I would have gotten, but they stretch the skin and they grow gradually because the size of my scrotum is too small to have like the typical size balls put in straight away. So I'm getting ones that will expand to be typical sized. But I'm cool with that because it also sounds like there's a lot less risk involved with getting them put in, of, you know, them needing to get taken out again and stuff. I don't know, but he just said it was less risky. And also, in a really weird way, it will kind of feel like I'm growing my own balls. They start off like that big, and then they go to like that big-ish, I think. I'm just guessing. He showed me like examples. But yeah, since my last update at the 1 month mark, everything has just kind of continued to settle down, and the scar tissues started to soften up, and the pain twinges are getting less and less, and it all just looks really nice and healed. And like, I'm just so ridiculously happy with it. I'm happy that I had the surgery, I'm really happy with how it's healed, I'm happy with how it looks, and I'm just super happy with how it's made me feel about myself now, and just how comfortable I feel with that part of my body. I mean, I used to hate being undressed, and I would rush as quick as possible to like cover up that part of myself. I just ignored it basically for years. And the relief, like, I can't describe the relief I feel just not having those negative thoughts about an aspect of my body anymore. Like, I actively am happy to look at my own junk. And yeah, I probably look at it too much, but I have felt like I've not been able to look at it for such a long time that it's just an amazing feeling to not hate it, if that makes sense. And like, just feel comfortable with myself. I do still have a few twinges of pain, particularly where the scarring is a bit thicker where the hematoma was, and I do have a couple numb patches on the scrotum area, but none on the actual peen itself. But it is getting softer, and the sensation is starting to come back in the slightly numb areas, and the surgeon said that this is just something that will improve with time, and the scars will soften. And like, I totally believe that, because I remember how tight my chest felt and how tight the scars were at the 3 month mark post top surgery, and how they are now, and it's like so different. Everything really does continue softening up for a while and settling down and everything. So and being patient. But something that I never thought about before I had the surgery, I mean, there were loads of things I didn't think about before I had the surgery, but something that I'm finding really odd, not necessarily in a bad way, but it's just a very strange sensation, is having scar tissue and numb area like on my junk, because it's like such a sensitive area. It's really weird that there are like little numb patches and there's scars and stuff, and the sensation is a little bit mixed up at the minute because I've had surgery so recently. But yeah, that's something that will sort itself out. And like, what always surprises me about surgery, I felt like this way after my top surgery as well, is immediately post-op for like the first few weeks or the first couple months even, everything felt so tight, and for me everything was like so bruised and swollen and just like weird looking. And I think I said in my previous vlog, it was like I had a Frankenweenie going on, and it almost felt like it's never gonna heal properly, this bruising's never gonna go away, the stitches are never gonna come out, it's always gonna be a bit strange. But then the way the body can just like completely just get over it and heal, and everything can settle down and just feel okay again is amazing. So I'm very happy with how it's all healed, and I think I'm just going around in circles now, so I'm going to move on to my next point. So yeah, the next step is my journey to balls. I'll be having another post-op checkup with the surgeon in July, which will be around my 6 months mark, and I think that's when I'll be put on the wait list for surgery. And to be honest, talking about what the procedure actually involves and the healing time and how simple it is compared to the first one that I had, I just really want to get it done. I was so apprehensive. I was like, no, I've been put off surgery, I'm gonna go for my checkup and talk about the next stage, but I was like in two minds about how soon I was gonna be able to get it, because I was like, I really want to get it done and I want to be finished and I do want the testicular implants, but at the same time, I don't want to put my body through anything else. Like, I found it horrific the first time, I don't want to do that again, at least not for a while. But hearing how simple it is, I'm now just excited about getting it done. I know stuff can still go wrong, but it has kind of gotten rid of a majority of my fears, and I'm just like, right, let's do it. No point putting it off. I'm not going to be scared. I'm going to go for it, and then when that one's done, I'm done. Like, no more surgeries, no more gender clinic, just done. And that is an amazing thought. I will make another post-op update video at the 6 months mark to update on what happens at that appointment and like what the next steps are and how everything's continued to settle down and stuff like that. And of course, I will be vlogging my journey to balls. And much in the same way I did with the first stage, I will take the camera with me to the hospital and stuff and vlog the live experience type thing. Just hopefully it will be a lot less dramatic next time around. But in the meantime, between now and July, I will post a couple of videos, not too many. I really don't want to spam and bore you guys with dick talk, but just a couple videos on my personal decisions over which procedure I got, and a Q&A on getting metoidioplasty and metoidioplasty as a surgery option. So if you do have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will be posting a Q&A video soon. But not too soon to this one, because then that is a little bit too much penis. But you know, like in a month or something. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody for joining me on this journey and showing me all the support and love that you have over the past few months. It really helped me through the horrible recovery time, and it meant a lot. I felt so vulnerable sharing like the process in the moment, and vlogging it as it happened is probably the most sharing I've done online. And I just think having surgery, it is such a vulnerable position, so I did feel kind of strange about sharing so much. I hope it wasn't oversharing, but I hope it could also help some people who are considering this surgery, and I don't know, just help in some way. But yeah, thanks for all the love and the support, it really has meant a lot. So that is everything today, guys, my 3-month update. As I said, I'll be making a couple more videos between now and my 6 months update. There is also links down below if you want to go check out my previous lower surgery vlogs in case you've not watched them yet. And go follow me on social media and stuff like that. Yeah, like, subscribe if you want to, no pressure. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Much love. I'll see you next time. Bye!